Oh, hi! Hello all and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. My name is Mary coming to you with Saturday Mornings Live. Hello. She's running a little bit late. What are we on? 2 minutes? Oh, 6 minutes late. Hi. Okay. Hello to Green Butterfly. Hello to Carmen. Lovely to have you here. Now, I am running a tad late. I don't know why. I have no excuse. Oh, she's got excuses. She's always running late. No, not really. This is the first time I'm running late for a very long time, but I'm a little bit unorganized on the table. Oh, you should not have seen that on the table. Hello, Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. Hello, Ashley, the lovely Ashley. All right. I did forget to bring one thing. It's right over there. Just give me one more. Excuse me for one more moment. I can reach it. It's right here somewhere. Oh, I just knocked into something. Good on you, man. Here we go. I found it. Well, I'll tell you about it later. You've probably seen it already. Green Butterfly says water time already, hun. Water time. Oh, there's not much in here. Cheers. I've only got a few drops in there. Beautiful Karen. She's back. Hi, Karen. Hope you're feeling well. Carmen says good evening to all. Elaine, sorry. Oh, no, you're not late. Actually, Elaine, I'm late, darling. It's me. Me. Doesn't that sound like a song? Me. I'm just, there we go. We're organized now for live antics. Oh, I'm trying to find some, oh, there it is. That looks like 10 ply. She doesn't know. I'm looking for some 8 ply. This is really weird. Oh, you know why? Because I used the camera yesterday and it's really not organized right, is it? So let's wind her up a bit and let's drop her from there. Ah, that's better. Now we're under control. She's so unorganized. Still a bit low. Let's bring it up. Ah, now I feel like me. She feels like me again. Beautiful sticky stitches in the house. Hello. And Green Butterfly says, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up cost you nothing. And it does mean a lot to me. And it shows YouTube that you want to see more of this and more of this crazy lady. So, yeah, I'm a little bit nasally this morning. Gosh, I hope I'm not getting sick. Sometimes it's a little bit of sinus. And usually I can tell because the eyes are a bit droopy. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? I'm unlucky like that. I've always got some sort of sinus related issue. It's either the ears, the nose, the eyes. I don't know what it is. It's just like stuck. Now, I don't know if you can notice, but yesterday I tried to open up a plastic bag of, I think it was grated cheese, right? I couldn't get it open for some reason. And I went like this, flick, and I cut my nose right there with my own nail. I only scratched it. I thought nothing of it until I woke up this morning and I saw the red line. So hopefully you can't notice it as much. Hope everyone is having a something morning night. I'm assuming you mean good morning and night. Well, yes, me too. I hope everyone is in good spirits. We have, oh, did you see the video vlog? Ooh, lots of information in that vlog. I'm only saying that because I found the book. With all the information. Oh, what? Did I say way too much? I was going to ask you if you were ill last week as well. It's all very sinus related. And look at my eyes. I feel like someone has, come in and just went, punch, 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 punch. See you later. Two big black eyes, even though they're not black. So they're very sinusy. My nose, my ears, the glands are up, but they go down. This happens all the time. It's not I'm getting sick. This always happens. But if I've got, so someone sneezes on me and they're not well, and I get that on top of my sinus, I'm in a lot of trouble. Breathing and talking, it's not happening. Everybody's saying, great, she's not talking. Hey, Marty, hi, Marty. Everyone's well. I'm just a bit nasally from sinus, but she's such a whinger today. She's whining today. All right, so welcome everyone. Another busy live. Marty, he's our number one. What do we call him? King of the corner with all the comedy he has. Oh, King of the corner, King of the comedy corner. Something like that. He wears the crown in the corner. And young Kiki, when she's in, she wears the crown as well. We have two. And when neither of them are available, Middle Earthians comes in and takes over. Hey, where is she today? I haven't seen her this morning. I'm going to have another drink. What I'm going to do, though, guys, is fill up my water. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. We are going to have a very interesting live indeed. Now, we're going to be talking about what's happening this week. Since the vest is kind of finished, it's not in here. It's kind of finished. Now, I managed to edit 2.5 hours down to 1 hour and 10 minutes for part of it. So that 1 hour and 10 minutes, I'm going to try and narrow down to about 50 minutes or something like that. And that's going to go up. And that will be placing the ribbing on both fronts, sewing the tops, and the side seams together. So that's one part you're going to get. That's already edited. I edited that last night, but I need to re-edit it, add a little bit of music, not much. I'm not going to fuss too much. We don't have time to fuss too much. And I'm going to get that video up at some stage. So keep your eyes peeled. It could even go up on the weekend some stage, more likely Monday. But what will happen is that video will go up, and directly after it, if not the hour later or even a couple of hours later, the next part, which will be the final part of that vest. Look, I tell you, that vest just didn't want to be made. From being locked away in tubs and issues happening, it just did not want to be made. But I won't let it defeat me. Don't you love it? She's got like a vendetta against this vest. We should have called it the vendetta vest. Well, that would have got a lot of views. All right, so everyone's saying good morning, beautiful Anne McSee, lovely to have you here. Good job on the water, Mary. I've had quite a few spicy waters this evening. I could do with the spicy water. Maybe that'll clear the sinus. Is there any spicy water that clears the sinus? Let me see. We should look it up, Marty. Enjoy your spicy water. Sticky Stitch says, are you talking about the vest on the back of your seat? Oh, I did bring it in. Thanks, Sticky Stitch. Her eyes are good. I'm so glad you're here, Sticky Stitch. Yes, so I tried this on. It fits nicely. Everything was okay, but I find the top bit a little, this should not have been like this. The top bit, if I wanted to plan it properly, I did it this way for the new crocheter, so they didn't have to angle things, but they still had to angle the front anyway. Is it up high enough? But the top bit itself, I find it's a bit high. So what probably the best bit to do was to not make the straight across, to make it like we normally make tops, where you drop that bit down the back. And then we could have done the ribbing right around the whole piece, rather than going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, then attach on the sides, and then one row around. That's what I did. I think next time we make a vest like this, we'll do the old-fashioned way, which is a little, it's not tricky. It's just that I'd have to show you more recording the old way, that's all. But otherwise, it came up nice. You know, you can't even see those side seams. How cool is that? Because you can see them a little bit, but they look like the pattern. So it's all good, yeah? They came up all right. And the sleeves, look, they came up nicely. They angled nicely. And I love the way I've done my collar, the front part, that part there. I love that bit. It's come up beautiful. I didn't think it would, but it has. So there we go. All right, so I've lost all the chat. Hello, Yvonne. Lovely to have you here. Haven't chewed since April 28 due to fall. Oh, you fell, honey. Oh, honey, hope you get well very soon. Oh, that's no good. Told to start again by my physio. Oh, don't you hate that? I hope you get well soon, darling. Hi, welcome everyone just coming in. Thank you, Ashley. Yes, thank you, Green. That's lovely of you, darling. I've been told, here we go, Ashley's thumbs up, thank you. Marty says, I've been good, not told. I don't know where the word told come from. I'm not even looking at a T. Don't you love it? She's making the words up. I've been good. Had a night out catching up with friends I haven't even seen from school. Don't you love that? For 20 years. Don't you love it? No, we hate that. Oh, I don't mind it. Back at the hotel having a black coffee, hopefully avoid a hangover tomorrow. A coffee this hour. I don't know what hour it is. I'm just assuming it's late at night where you are. Water time, Marty, says Green Butterfly. Water does help, Marty. Let's all listen to Green and have a drink. Mm. All right. Oh, I've lost a chat. Here it is. Good on you, Marty. It's great catching up with old friends. Yes, it is. Water time, everyone. Green, what are you trying to do to us? Drown us today. Cheers. She's trying to drown us. Mm. All right, now thanks, Sicky Stitch, for reminding me. It was in the back of the chair. I thought I'd left it in the other room. I was running a bit late this morning. Very unusual for me because I'm rather on time this week. I've had a really quiet week. It's been great. Nobody's been here. It's just been me. The fall was due to illness that must not be named. Oh, don't you hate that one? Look, that illness is just like, I don't even want to talk about it. You're right. We're never going to talk about it again. It's made me very angry many times over. All right, so I've had 8.6 cocktails and endless shots of water. So water and coffee is a must. It's just gone 1 a.m. here. That's a lot. I would get, after the first drink, I'd be asleep. No good to anyone. Oh my gosh, you've done well. How did you keep it all down? Did you keep it all down? Well, there's too much information, right, everyone? We're moving right along. That's funny. Moving right along. This week, what did we do? We did our little coaster, gorgeous. Oh, I forgot who said it. Was it Yvonne? No, it wasn't Yvonne. It was Elaine. Elaine, that's your colour. That's my brain just lost it. Elaine's color combination. There we go. And we made this gorgeous coaster. Now, I think I mentioned, I'm not sure. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I did. I wrote it up in the video. The first 4 rows of this hexagon piece is the old hexagon blanket that we did, our mystery hexagon blanket. Well, I don't even remember giving it a name. So I put that up in the video. So you saw it. I said first 4 rows are part of this blanket here. So you have an opportunity to stop on the 4th row, go over to the hexagon blanket and make it. What? So the first 4 rows are from the hexagon blanket. The rest was from something I kind of knew what I was doing and not. I did it twice during the tutorial. You didn't see the first part. It didn't come out the way I wanted. So I deleted it and started again, as you do. And it goes to show that sometimes some patterns don't always suit other things. But it took me a while, but I worked it out and it was okay. Don't you love it when she messes up? She shouldn't even say, I shouldn't tell you that I mess up. I should say I'm perfect in every way. You love it, do you, Elaine? Thank you, darling. I will make many. I will use scrap cotton. I think, what did I say I used in the tutorial? I can't remember if I said I only used 9 grams. I used 9 grams, but I said 10 grams, I think, just to give you guys a bit of leeway. And you can make like a set and give them as gifts, or you can just make one for yourself, or whatever it is you want to make. But there's many things you can make with it. Green Butterfly says, cute, thank you. Marty says, I have been responsible, though. I didn't spill any. Of course not. Why would you want to waste it? I mean, why would you spill it? I made a hexagon blanket. Well, sort of. I have to sew it all together. Oh, you should have made ours. Ours was so much fun. No sewing involved. Oh, well, no, you have to weave in the ends. Sorry about that. But it's all connected. By Join As You Go. Came up nice. I loved it a lot. Anyway, so moving right along, we did put the video vlog up, which I talked a little bit about the Glenroy Festival. I think it was only about 2 minutes worth, minute and a half. I didn't have a lot of information on the festival. I just went to a couple of stands, the stands that I liked, and then I went home. I didn't actually went home. I went and had lunch with a friend. As you do. I have so many scrap skeins, really want to find a scrap project that isn't a blanket. Oh, Marty, we actually are making, but I don't know if you want to make it with us. You might not. We're making a scrap vest, not like that. Just one full piece on this side, one full piece on the other. It'll have some ribbing around the front and a little bit of ribbing around the sleeve. But if you wanted to, you could always, I will show you how to add a sleeve so you can make yours into a scrap jumper, a scrap sweater. Or we could do a scrap vest and then not No, I don't want to do that. Not long after, we could do the scrap jumper. But well, just try not to say the word jumper or sweater. I don't want to do it. But it's very simple. You just actually attach, you make the sleeve a bit like what we did with our other sweater that we made. And then you just sew from there, go all the way down to the base. Same on the other side, and then it's very simple. But I mean, I can show you how to do that, but we are doing a scrap sweater vest. No, vest, if you will. Scrap vest. Now, I know you guys think, just she makes a lot of vests, but I do like vests. More than I like jumpers. Maybe we can make some sort of 3/4 thing one day. Maybe we can make a jumper, but I love the vests. She really does. All right, so I don't wear them as much as I used to. So I remember saying to someone, I'm going to get back into vests. The vests that I used to wear they were just shot vests. They weren't yarn. They were just made out of material. And I wore them. I'd had a skirt for work. That was in the 90s when you had to wear nice things. Nice skirt with a blouse and this beautiful vest. And sometimes you'd have this bow with the blouse. Oh, you had to dress up in the old days. You don't have to do that anymore. I must say, Minnie Mary looks like she's been on spicy water, leaning on the side of the shelf like that. You know why she leans? Because she falls a little bit, honey. We may have to find out a way where we can stand her up. Put in some rods in those legs. I currently have a vest on. Look, Elaine, I love them. I think what I like about them, I don't like to wear sleeves much. Only because, not because I get hot, but because I work a lot and sleeves rub on the tables and they end up with all the dust and dirt. You know, you see the dust and dirt. And I'm forever having to wash it every 5 minutes. So if I make the vests, I can work easily and still be kept nice and warm. And that's why I was thinking maybe make one of the vests that are not exactly a vest. I don't know what they call the top. Tell me if anyone knows. You know how the sleeves are about there. They come like that. They're not exactly, a bit like this if you want to call it that. This is just a store-bought. It's actually a Kmart one. Well, we won't talk about that, will we? And I don't like it. I'm currently, because I can't stand anything around my neck, which is weird since I make scarves and things and cowls, but I don't like wearing them. So I just feel a little bit more comfortable in vests, but we are still doing sweaters and things. So keep that in mind. Just not right now. Not right now, guys. Look at the hand. It doesn't work. No, it does. All right, so moving right along, guys. Yesterday or the day before, you don't really wear vests. Oh, we can work something out, Ashley. Yesterday or the day before, I think it was the day before, we did the video vlog, talked all about what's happening over the next few months. Now, I did keep a few things off the video for a reason, because I want to surprise you with them. So we won't talk about those few things that are not on the video. And maybe someone might have picked it up that there was going to be those few things, and she didn't say that. So maybe picked it up, maybe didn't. Ashley says she prefers jumpers or jackets. Well, that's what we're about to talk about in a minute. So give me 2 seconds. We're going to do live antics today. We're going to talk about what happened. We've already talked about what happened last week, so we're not going to worry about that. We're going to talk about what's happening this week and how far things are going to go. With the vest itself, that tutorial will just go up when it's ready to go up. Okay, so bear in mind it's all complete. It's just me. Give me a second. I need a drink. Me fiddling with it. Yeah. Just editing and playing with it. But it's all done. And that will just go up when it goes up. There's no set date for that. It'll just go up. All right. Oh, hi, Catherine. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. We need to talk. Hat, please, says Ashley. Well, maybe. We won't talk. We won't talk this week. But we do have a live antics tutorial here. Not tutorial. Live antics colors for a tutorial that one person's going to choose. I'm looking for some cream. If I can find some 8-ply cream. Oh, actually, I can. This is a 10-ply, but I know I've got 8-ply. So I'm going to add my cream in it, and I want you guys. Oh, it's a terrible mess, this cream. I'm pretty sure it's, oh, might, you know, no, it's 10-ply. I'm going to add my cream to it, and you guys need to choose. The person who chooses for live antics today gets to choose the opposite color to the cream. So it'll definitely have a cream in it. So here's the cream, it's a disheveled mess. I might wind this up while I'm on the live later when I'm just chatting about nothing as you do. Oh, hair everywhere. Hello. Saving some for later. Look at the mess. How this happens is, actually, I think this is 8-ply. Feels very much like a 10-ply. Anyway, I just get so sidetracked. We are going to be making something that will consist of one colour and the cream. So I've got the 4 colours on the table, and you guys, whoever's chosen today for Live Antics, gets to choose the second colour, because the first colour will be the cream. It won't be a very huge project, but you'll see what you're making once we choose Live Antics. You'll actually see it, so you'll know what it is you're going to get. Now, Live Antics, guys, guess what? I dropped the hat. So I literally just before the live, so some of the names have come out. I've got some of them. I'll just empty out the hat now. Empty hat. And we're going to start putting names in the hat. So if you want your name to go in the hat for Live Antics, please let me know, and I will just say yes. Yes, or me, or whatever you want to say. Give me a positive word to say that you want to go into Live Antics. And while that's all happening, I'm just going to let you know what's happening this week. Tuesday, where is it? Tuesday, you're getting, will I get it? Tuesday, you're getting part, whatever it is, 3 of the jacket, of our jacket. Wednesday, we've got our live. Thursday, you'll be getting Lois's Live Antics. I had to think about what I was going to say there. We all know it's going to be earrings. Yeah, it'll be earrings. I haven't checked the measurements of the earrings yet, but I will let you know. But this one here is coming on Tuesday. The earrings will be on Thursday, and on Friday we're doing the stash busting video vlog, Marty, which I'm pretty sure you would be interested in. That's going to start off with information about stash busting. It's going to start off and show you guys how I do my stash busting. I will even show you how I type it up and all that jazz of what color is where. You don't have to do that. But there'll be so much information in that video about putting your stash together, getting it ready for a stash busting project. All right, so that's just a heads up there. Now, I heard some me's and some yeses. Here we go. Oh my gosh, we have a lot. We have a lot. Is Lois in? No, that's Lorraine. I was about to say, Lois, yours is coming this week. Okay, so we start off with the first name I can see is, oh, actually, we can't do that because I can't find them all in this mess. So, Green, you said yes, didn't you? I've chosen one. In it to win it, says Marty. In it to win it, yes. In it to win it. Paula's not in. We'll put her over there. And who else is saying yes? Let's have a look. And Zet's not in, so we'll put that there. Anna's not here. We'll put that there. Catherine. Catherine. Are you Catherine L? Catherine L? You are. I found your name. You're going to win it. Yes. You said yes, didn't you? I'm assuming. Yes, you did. No? Or you're in. You're in. You're in. Don't you love it? You're in. I'm trying to marry the names up with this, but it's not working. No, she's not here. Oh, Elaine, you're here. And did you say yes? I'm assuming you said yes. 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 No, I can't see it. I'm assuming you said yes. Green says yes. I've got you in there, Green. Claptrap's not here. Yvonne, you said yes? I don't know. I'm just putting everyone's name in. You're in. Look, if I call your name, I'll have a look at the yeses later. I just want to get them in because Ashley, there you are. Oh, there you are, Ashley. You're in. Anne McSee. Anne McSee, I saw you say yes before, so that's good. If I know the person says yes, I just assume they will be in. Raylene's not here. She might come in a little bit later. Michelle's not here. Lois is not here. Lorraine. There you are. I think I saw you say yes. She's making it up now. She's making it up as she goes along. Did Lorraine say yes? Oh, she did. Good. Frank is not here. Lulu's not here. Ooh, a few people not here. Randy's not here. Crazy's not here. Oh, it's a few people. I might have to rewrite them, I think. Oh, is Fluff here? I didn't see Fluff. Did she come in? Alicia's not here. Cherry B, I don't think is here. I'll check in a minute if she is. Carmen. Did I see Carmen's name? Carmen. Yes, I did. Yay! Carmen, you're in, baby. You're in. Well, I get excited when I find someone. Marty, you're in it to win. It says Marty Marks. I don't think I saw Margaret. Isn't it funny? I don't see any of these names. I don't see any of these people. Cherry B. No, we've done that. No, we've done these ones. All right. So Karen, I think yours might be one on the floor. But doesn't matter. We'll just rewrite them and I'll throw the ones on the floor out. The hat fell just before the live, as it usually does. Because it's like, it's wobbly and it drives me nuts. I need a hat stand where I can just leave it on the stand and then just bring it over. What do you reckon? All right, let's see whose name I didn't say. I said Catherine, she's in. Karen, Dougie wants to be in it too. No, just Karen. Dougie can't be in it. If I start putting the name Dougie, people are going to think we've got a subscriber on named Dougie. Who's Dougie, they're saying? Who's Dougie? Has to be Karen. Karen. Let me sound really prim and proper. We have to use our legal names. No, we don't. But there you go, Karen. You're in, baby. Who's next? Who I didn't say. Elaine's in. Hamper. Hamper, have you, would you like to be a part of our live? Did I say Hamper? Happy Camper. Where's my glasses? Hang on. Let me put them on. Let me make me look smarter. Well, they're dirty anyway, so I must have... I don't know how they got so dirty. Happy Camper, would you like to be a part of Live Antics? Please say yes if you would like to. Elaine, a jumper is a sweater. That's correct. A jumper is a sweater. Happy says yes. Happy Camper says yes. I love that name, Happy Camper. Happy Camper. Hey, has anybody seen, I don't know, I just saw the word happy. Does anybody know that Happy Gilmore Part 2 is coming up on Netflix soon? I'm so excited. I love comedies, Happy, you're in. Oh, Randy, I just saw your name before. Oh, there you are. Would you like to be in our Live Antics, honey? Please let me know if you would like to be in there. Would you like to be in our Live Antic? It's a different kind of Live Antic. Look, I've never made one of these on the channel. No, it's a very different, it's something that you might need to purchase something. You might have some on your shelf. Oh, Sticky Stitch. I forgot about you, honey. Yes, I'll join too. Okay. I've never done this on the channel before. Can you believe it? I thought of all these years I would have made one of these, but I never did. It's very unusual for me, especially since I've got plenty of them at home on the shelf. What did she say? She says way too much. Oh, who was that? Randy. Did you say yes? Oh, yes, there you go. Randy, you're in, hun. And Sticky Stitch. You've got a big name there, honey. Put it on two layers. You're in. You don't have a big name. I just write very big. All right. Is there anyone else on the live that I have not put in? I'm pretty sure I've got everyone who said yes. Let's see. We'll go back to where you start. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Yeah, Karen says yes. Ashley's in. Lorraine's in. Carmen's in. Yvonne's in. Marty's in. Anne's in. Green Butterfly's in. Yes, everyone's in, baby. Elaine, did I put you in? I'm pretty sure I did. If not, I'll put another one in there. Did I say your name, Elaine? I can't remember. No, I did. I did say your name. Hi, Yvonne. Real name Nancy. Oh, hi, Nancy. I'm going to forget that. You know that. Because all I do is read the first name on there. Someone can put their name down as Boo Boo Boo, and I'll just say, Boo Boo Boo, how are you, Boo Boo Boo? She just reads what she says. I did. Thanks, Elaine. All right. So after I call the name, I will show the item that we're crocheting around. Oh, it's not a big item. It's not really. Do we do it now? How long is it? Oh, I usually do it half an hour in, don't I? Let's have a drink first. Cheers. So I have the cream, and all you have to do, oh, do I have enough? Yes, I do. I do. She's singing now, guys. Are we ready? Shall we do it now? Are we ready to do it now? I don't know. Do we wait for anybody else to get on? Sometimes it gets busy here. sometimes nobody comes on, but this is not bad. 18's not bad. You know, usually in the old days, we used to have about 30 on Saturday mornings live, but it got real quiet. So Yvonne says, yes, we do it now. Does everybody else want me to do it now? Anyone? Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffling the dust. Yvonne says yes. Ashley says yes. I reckon we do it now. Just get it over with. And then you get to choose one more colour to add to that cream. And I'll pop the creamy mess, the mess of the cream up. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it, says Ashley. Oh, look at that. How about that? Happy? Your name is up. We were just talking about you. Happy? Happy Gilmore. You've got a new name. All right, happy. You have chosen. Yay. Very excited. No, you haven't chosen. You have been chosen. And you're going to choose one out of these 4 colours to match with this horrible mess that I've made right here, which I'll be winding up in a minute anyway, to go on. Are we ready? That. Ta-da! So you may need to buy one of these if you don't have them in stock. I think this one is too big, but these ones here, they were white, but they've gone yellow, and they're not that old. I only bought these, I think I bought them just before Pipeworks last year. So they're, what, 8 months old or something like that? So they went cream. Look at that. They went in a yucky colour. The ribbon stayed white, but the rest was, it wasn't a lighter, it was a darker. Oh, Corrine, you've got on, honey, just that 1 second too late. We just pulled out a name for live antics, but we did choose the lovely Happy. Oh my God, everything old is new again. Yes, I know. So I have not done one on the channel. I thought I had, but how freaky is that I've not done one? I have these everywhere in the house because I don't like my clothes to stick up with the pointy coat hangers. I like them soft padded, so it makes them nice and round rather than pointy. Yeah, so we're going to make one of these, and this is my color, and you guys are going to be adding, not you guys, I'm sorry, Happy is going to be adding 1 color of these 4. So you need to choose one of these 4. Are you ready, Happy? Are you ready? Now these are cotton, but you can make it in acrylic or whatever you want to make it in. So that's the green, the whatever that was called. Last week we worked it out. Bone or beige, whatever you want to call it, the light grey or the orange. So you have a choice, Happy. Which one of these colours, I'm trying to hold them all, will go well with the cream? Happy, which one will go well, darling? Ashley says choose purple. I don't think we have purple here today. Nice try, Ash. Not today. We've done quite a bit of purple on the channel, Ash. Relax, Max. Relax, Max. Relax, Ash. Relax, Ash. See if you can say that fast 10 times. Go, Ashley. Tan, I guess. Oh, you don't like the colours? Oh, well, there's too many colours for you. The tan. So you want these 2 colours. Yeah? Is that the one you want? What does Sticky Stitch say? Those 5 colours are great combo. I know, right? Thank you. They make nice colours, all 4 of them together. You can make a nice. Anyway, but look at my cream. Oh, you do. You want that one there. Oh, you think they're all great, and you just wanted to pick one of the other ones. Well, we can only do 2. We could do. Do you want to do a third one? Happy? You know what? Happy? I'm going to leave the choice up to you, right? I know the pattern I want. Do you want? I know it will look okay with a 3rd colour. You might not see much of it, but I know you will. Do you want to choose a 3rd colour? A 2nd colour, sorry. I've got the first. I was right the first time. I got the first, you got the 2nd. They're all great. Do you want to choose another one as well? And we have 3 colours. I'll let you do that. I'm happy with that. If you want to do that. Oh, there they are. I'm thinking, what did I miss? It's just hiding back there. There it is. You can if you like. I don't mind as a 3rd colour. Doesn't worry me. Actually, you know what? We could do the 3rd colour. You know what? We could do it. Too much pressure on. No, we could do the 3rd colour. The stitch I'm going to use would be great with a 3rd colour, actually. It would look better with the 3rd colour. Actually, it would look so much better with the 3rd colour. Choose a third color. Just choose a third color. Go Happy. Choose a third color. And if you don't find this second color matches with the other ones, you can mix and match them. You could tell me which ones you do want it to match with. Yeah. I'll do it until I feel twinge, then stop for a few hours. Oh, okay. I was meant to be doing resin name lamp today. Oh, I didn't see what you said. Have I missed chat? No, but I tell you what, Middle's missing. Very unusual for her to be missing, yeah. Maybe green. So let's put them together and you can tell me, do you like it like that? Do you like it like that? Some sort of song, isn't it? What do you think? Happy? Do you like it like that? Everyone's talking, but I'm not getting any. If you like that, I'll do all three. It actually does look better with a third color. Now that I think about it, it looks way much better with a third color. Let someone else choose. Maybe orange. Where's the hat? Do you want me to get an orange? Oh, I don't know. You're confusing. This is going to be fun. I love when people do this to me. So we'll put that down. Oh, no, you're keeping that. I don't know. Oh, you mean those three like that? I was the wrong person. No, Happy. Honey, the reason I do this is so that it gives you guys the opportunity to be part of the channel. To be fair, I do like that look. The grey would be good. Got all dust coming up now. This is hilarious. Are we going to do this? Are we going to do this? Orange, says Margaret. You are the right person to be chosen, Happy. Everyone gets a chance on this channel. I'll put the grey down because no one's even looking at the grey. That's the one you chose and that's the one you chose. No, you didn't choose that. You chose that one. Those three. No, I don't know what we chose now. Happy, help me out with the colours. Write all three colours that you chose and we'll keep them together again. Oh, okay, good too. I don't know what I chose. Happy, let's start again. There's the cream. There's the four colours. Tell me which one you chose. I knew this one was, but I don't know anymore. I've lost the plot. There's a colour in the middle. She's lost the plot. This used to happen when you guys used to help me choose from the shelf. It hasn't happened for a while where I get all confused. It's a bit of a disheveled mess though. Look at it. Look at that. This is why we're going to be doing a stash busting video. Yeah. Help me out again. Help me out again. I'm just so itchy now because I keep. Right. Here we go. Tan, cream, orange. Okay. Tan, cream, orange. These three colours. You want these? I think we're good now. Woof. Dust everywhere. Oh my gosh, what a mess. You guys can't see it. Looks like I'm fighting with Mr. Invisible Man, doesn't it? All right, so we got these three. I think we're good to go, guys. Tan, cream, orange. The stitch itself will look better. I'm not going to tell you what the stitch is. You'll find out. But we are making something like this. I will put the measurements of this at the beginning of the tutorial. Thank you, Happy. You did well. I'll put the measurements of this in length and probably in width. It doesn't really matter because I'll just say to you, do this many rows and then pop it on your hanger. And then you can decide. I don't even know how I'm going to make it, whether it's going to be long ways, whether it's going to be just keep going in the round, get to here, make a little hole, go in the round, get to there. I want to be able to make it so that you, I don't know, might want to take it off to wash. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Who's Ange? Oh, here we go. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm using one of your granny square blanket tutorials currently. Ange, you are new on this channel. I know that because I've never seen you on the live, although you could be, you know, been on the channel before. I've got dust everywhere, people. Sorry, guys. All that dust was flying around. You didn't see it. It looked like I was fighting with myself. But there you go. Ange, welcome, by the way. Just missed a bit of live antics, a bit of craziness here. I will give you the measurements of the coat hanger before the video, actually on the tutorial. Excuse me, I need a drink. I'm coughing and choking and everything here. Thank you, everyone. Hello, cheers. It's the sinus for sure. Look at the eyes. So we are going to be making this on the channel, but not this week. Okay, so I better write your name down here. I better write your name down. We'll say Happy. Would you like Happy mentioned for your name, or would you like your real name mentioned? I'm happy to use Happy. I'm happy to use Happy. We'll put down Happy. And you chose the orange, 10, and I chose the cream. So we are doing a combination. Now, keep in mind that video vlog that we did, all of those projects that were in May, they're the ones that's going to be live antics. All of the May projects, including, from memory, there was a beanie and scarf as well in those projects. What? So you guys get to choose those colors. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Lois, you're here. Lois. You have chosen this earring to be done this week, and the blue. I don't have the blue in here with me. It's in the other room because I've been playing with the stitch. Lois, your pattern is coming this week. When I say your pattern, your Live Antics project is coming this week. Now, Happy, your Live Antics project comes the week later. So what I do now is I choose the Live Antics today and I wait a whole week before uploading. It gives me a week to play with the pattern. And I found it the last time I would be playing with stitches for the whole week. And then the day of the tutorial, I'd invent this project. I'm thinking, what am I doing? I wasn't thinking straight. I make mistakes. Whereas this way, if I give myself a whole week to play with the stitch, to play with the pattern, I'm kind of ready for it, if you will. Yeah. My first time, it's nice to see you live. Well, welcome, Ange. We have a lot of fun here. Sometimes we have too much fun. Today, we're all very subdued. I think they've taken one look at my sinus face. Don't you love it? The sinus pressure face. And they're feeling bad for me. Well, they're just sleeping one on the other. My first time, well, welcome anyway. Oh, can we do like a granny square hat? Actually, if you remember correctly, in the video, I did say I might make it granny square. What I was thinking this year, just it's no secret for this one. We will be making the granny square beanie and we'll be making a granny square scarf. So they'll be matching. And what I will do with that Live Antics, because it's a very big project, well, big, it's bigger than something like this, we can have a few people do the Live Antics colors for those. So we'll be doing a lot of stash busting for that because it's granny square, yeah? So there you go. Oh, it's Claptrap in Honey. We just did Live Antics, darling. You missed out, sweetheart. Next time. Drink up, says Ashley. Let's all drink because I keep choking and coughing and carrying on here, don't I? Don't you hate sinus? Hate sinus so much. You haven't watched it yet. Look, I think I rushed through that part anyway. I'm not sure if I mentioned it might be granny. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I did a lot of editing. I cut it out because I think it was about an hour of talk. So you'll notice there's been a few cuts in that video vlog. And I thought, that's why I said there are a couple of bigger projects coming. Oh, did I say bigger? I shouldn't even say the word bigger. Other projects coming that I didn't add in there on purpose because I'm going to wait until next month to start adding things like that. Because look at the hand. Look, it's just like it's in its own mode now. I haven't watched it yet. We've got that, yes. Is this a granny square bucket hat? I don't know. I haven't decided yet, Elaine. It's going to be matching the scarf. So we want to make it. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't even thought about it yet. I do know that I want to make it a matching scarf beanie set. I do know I want to do that. We don't have to. We can make, it just depends. When that time comes, we'll talk about it. We're not ready for that this week. We're going to do a few small things this week to give my hand a rest. Look at it. It's gone. It's not that bad. But I have, we've been doing some big projects from the vest to the blanket under there. Look, we've been doing a lot of big work and I just need to slow down a little bit and just give my hand a rest. And yet we are still doing our jacket tutorial this week. What? Not all of it, just the third part of it. My hands are kind of like that with the ripple blanket I'm doing. I know, right? Look, sometimes you do these big projects, but then you need to take a step back, give yourself a break. And then like it's really hard for me to fit it all in with the editing and everything else. So I'm going to take a little step back, get out what I need to get out this week on top of doing the vest. That's already a lot of work this week. Now that vest, like I said, the tutorial will come up when it comes up. I was supposed to edit the parts 1 and 2 and write down what errors I made there. I didn't get a chance to do that. So just keep that in mind. Before starting. I will actually do that before uploading the video, I think, because that way that's edited and you guys can have a look at the description box for the edits. I may actually also put it in the comments section. Please see the description box for edits of the video. There were a couple of errors made in the video, and that's what happens when you rush. You rush, and that's what happened. Look at my hair, it's still wet, guys. Who wants to come here and dry it for me? I need someone with a hairdryer. No hairdryer. That'll frizz. That'll frizz. All right, Lois, coming back to you, honey. Your earrings will be up on, what day did I say? I said they were going up on Thursday. So your tutorial for your earrings will be up this Thursday, at some stage Thursday. It's usually not till midnight by the time I edit it and everything. But you never know. I'm only working on the jacket part for Tuesday and your earrings. I might be able to record the earrings on Wednesday and then Thursday take my time and edit it. So it may not go up too late, which is okay. But the jacket part, the next 2 tutorials are really important. 3, let's say 2. We'll just say 2 for now. They're really important to watch these 2 because this is the tutorial. These are the tutorials that will help you decide how you're going to put your jacket together, that will talk about washing and blocking and maybe steaming and blocking and things like that. It will talk about things that you probably don't always do but would like to try. Yeah. So they're options. And the join, I will give you a few joins. You know, I do that. I always give you 1 or 2 or 3 different joins and you can decide which join you want to do. Just be wary. Some of the joins that you do make, some of them may take a little bit off or add a little bit on. Adding a little bit on is okay. It's better to look a little bit big, but if it takes centimeters off or millimeters off, by the time you do that with each square, it'll come up a little small. So be careful. Like if I say you can single crochet them together, I will tell you your jacket will be a little bit smaller. So be careful when you're doing things. It doesn't come out really small. It just tightens it up a little because the single crochet is pulling your pieces together. That's what it's doing. When you're doing the join that I'm going to use, which I'll tell you in the tutorial as well, it'll keep it flat. Okay. The join I'm going to use, we haven't done this for a while. We have done it on the channel, but I don't think we've done it for clothing. We've done it for a blanket. It is a join as you go, but it's not the closed one. It's going to have tiny little, it's going to be in the between clusters rather than the closed one. We've done the closed one before. I find the closed one is great. The only thing is it's a yarn eater, and that would mean you would have to go out and buy another skein of yarn or something. All right, so keep that in mind. Now, this week it's going to have a few, it's going to be a busy week, but the tutorials that are not too much strain on the hands, so it'll give me time to prepare for our bigger projects that are coming up very soon. So keep in mind that the hexagon cardigan that you saw in that video yesterday or 2 days ago, if you watched it, if you didn't watch it, you miss out. But the hexagon cardigan was sitting right here. It wasn't complete. I still had the wrist to do for my family member, and then the rest of that sleeve to do. I'm not really happy with the way the front sits, so I'm going to be playing with that before we do our tutorial as well. But I put down that we're going to be starting that on May the 30th. It's giving me a whole week or so away to play with the front and get that corrected. The front here works perfectly, but when you get down to the base where you've added those extra rows, like they're added extra if you're a little bit big like me, we won't go there. So you add the extra, like the rows on, and I found that it came a little loose down the base there, so I don't know why, but anyway, it's working out. Your hand, yes, we've done that. Lois says, yay, I'm so glad. Me too, Lois. Sorry, guys, I have to go. My daughter just rang to get her. Yeah, no, that's all good. We'll see you soon. You stay safe as well and be a good girl. Cheers, everyone. Mm. All right, so hexagon cardigan, we'll be starting that on the 30th of May. We'll be talking about yarn, how much you will need, and we'll probably do the first part of that project. And then I get you to head off on your own and continue until you get to a certain measurement. Now, someone asked me the other day about the hexagon cardigan. They said, what yarn can we use? Okay, you can use an 8-ply DK weight, an Aran weight, whatever yarn you want to use. Just focus on your measurements, okay? I'll tell you, you have to get this many rows to this measurement, right? If you're using what I'm using, this is how much you will need. But if you are using a different yarn, you'll need this many centimeters or inches for your size, all right? So you just get to play with it. And remember, hexagon cardigans, they don't really sit like a normal jacket kind of thing or a normal cardigan. They're a little bit out of shape. That's how they are, you know, they're a little bit misshaped. They're made to be casual. Yeah. Weird. The video jumped like a badly edited join. Oh, okay. What, this one, the live? I have CPTSD. The C stands for choosing. I changed my mind. Orange, green, and cream. Oh, where'd I do the green? Oh, really? Okay. Okay, that's okay. Orange, cream, and is that the color you want? Happy. I'm happy, to be fair, I'm happy with that. I like that color better combo, but I didn't want to say. I prefer that better. Look at the cream. It's really collapsing. Happy, I've changed it for you. All right, all done. We're good to go now. I don't know where to put them. We'll leave them up here. I had to change it on my book. But there you go, Happy. That's all changed. I actually do prefer that color combo better than the tan. The tan is great to use for something else, but I like that color combo. Signing off. Have a good weekend. Okay, Elaine, we'll see you soon. All good. Happy. Those colors are in now. You've got orange, green, cream. That'll come out beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. The new color combo reminds me of your tea cozy. Yes. Is it here? Yes, it is. Let's have a look up the top there. Orange, green. It's kind of orange and green, but not exactly. There's no cream in that one. But see the tea cozy right there? Ta-da, 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 ta-da. If you haven't made our tea cozy, I love that tea cozy. I loved it so much. It was one of my favorite things to make. And I'm not a really big tea drinker, but it was my favorite thing to make. If you haven't made our tea cozy, I will pop a link to the tea cozy. Thanks, Sticky Stitch, for reminding me, in the description box down below, or the more section down below of this video after the live. All right. And that's another thing, guys. I'm going to start popping some of my old videos up saying, have you made this? That'll give you a chance to look back at some of the videos that you may have forgotten we made, or you may be new on the channel and you're not aware that we've made it and the hiccups are coming back. It's the talking, I'm sure of it. Cheers. Every live, I get hiccups. I don't know what it is. It's those things. You know, I don't get hiccups any other time. Like the air jumps. I reckon it's the talking. It's too much this. All right, so this week we're going to have a nice relaxing week, but we are still getting the earrings and we are still getting the next part of the jacket, the very important part of the jacket that you will need to know. Well, no, it's not that very important. Not really. But it's a step of the jacket and you can decide what you want to do with that step. You don't have to do everything I show you. You just need to make sure whenever I give you information, like make sure you do this many for this section and this many for this section, meet me back here and we'll talk about what we're going to do next, right? That sort of thing. Make sure you do that part. But then I add tips in there, like, can't think of any, blocking. Let's just say blocking, because that'll be part of that tutorial, right? You can either block with water, block with steam, or just pop your piece on the mat and spray block it. There are many different ways we're going to block, and I'll show you all 3 ways. And you'll get the opportunity to decide which way you want to do it, or no thanks, I don't want to block. Entirely up to you. I get a lot of elderly women come up to me and say, Mary, I've never blocked, ever. I've been crocheting for 60-something years, never blocked. And I say, that's okay. You don't have to block. Blocking for me, I show you a non-blocked version and a blocked version, and then you can see the difference between them. And I'll show you when you're joining a non-blocked piece and joining a blocked piece, how easier your work glides through when you are joining a blocked piece than you are a non-blocked piece. And if you are working with time is what you need. You need things to be easy. You don't want to be messing around. So what I usually do, and it'll be all in the tutorial. I'll leave it in the tutorial for that, and you'll understand it when you see it. I'll just leave it all for the tutorials. Too much to say on the live. The new color combo. Yes, we said that already. I've done that one. Oh, Fluffy Kitten. Hi, Fluffs. Oh, you missed live antics, darling. Claptrap says, my landlord, try it again. My landlady laughed when she saw my tea cozy. Tea is very traditional here, but they don't use cozies. Is that correct, Claptrap? It's a big thing here. We have a thing called, oh, I've forgotten now. Can you believe it? September, guys, the thing that comes up in September, Aussies. Oh my gosh, my brain. I haven't been in ages, and they have a tea cozy competition in it. The craft event, what's it called? My brain. Oh my gosh. It's gone. The show, thank you. Sticky Stitch. The Melbourne show. That's right. Oh, my brain just had a mental blank. We have Melbourne show here, and there's a tea cozy competition that I don't know if it's still on, but it was last year, and I check every year. I haven't entered. Maybe one day I'll enter, but I haven't. And you enter your tea cozy along with everybody else, and they choose winners. I saw a video that someone crocheted over their entire Volkswagen Bug. Yes, it's been done. Yeah, lots of things. I was going to crochet over a car for Moomba, but there were some rules and regulations that I couldn't adhere to at the time. They said, well, if you can't do this, we can't have it. Sorry. This has got to be visual. This has got to be visible. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't cover that. You can't cover this. And I thought, we're done. That's way too much. And there was so much information. That's so funny. A cozy competition. Yeah, they have them in the show, the Melbourne show. Yeah. And yeah, lots of people have crocheted over their cars. You've probably only seen that one video, but there's many around, Claptrap. There's many around. I was, for a joke, was going to, well, a joke, it would take me years and years to do, but around the house. And I just thought for Christmas, that would be like, you could do a whole Christmas theme. It would be, you would have to use some real nasty acrylic. It would have to be strong acrylic. I was going to do a whole house just for fun. It would take me years to do. It wouldn't be something I'd be doing in a week or a month or something. It would take me a long time. Actually, I don't know how long it would take. I have a lot of weird things in my brain. None of them I take effect with. Sometimes things like this, I do. Now, I saw this the other day on, there was a movie. Someone was putting, I can't remember the name of it now, putting a jacket or something on a coat hanger. It was a crochet coat hanger. Oh, that's why it reminded me. I would love to crochet around a gym ball. Oh, that'd be interesting. Mary, what's the craziest thing you have crocheted? Well, crazy? That's funny. I do take my crochet, even though I laugh and I'm silly and I mess around, I do take my crochet seriously. So I really like to crochet serious stuff. It's weird because I joke with it all. It's all a lot of fun. I don't think I've ever crocheted anything that's not serious. Well, that's not practical kind of thing. Oh, no, I have. I've crocheted a cake with a little icing, with a little cherry on top. The cherry got chopped off by someone. No, it was made for, we have a cake, a full street of cake stalls. I don't know if it's Ackland Street. Oh, it's somewhere in just past the city. It was a whole street worth. I think it was Ackland. And we were asked to yarn cover bollards at that time. Then the council pulled out and said, no, you can't do the bollards because we need the bollards to be visible for cars. It's, very serious. We can't have any accidents. We can't have people, So what we did was we crocheted around bike racks. We did around a tree, which again now is no longer warranted. People don't like that either. But with the bike racks, they said, what can you make for cakes? So I made a cake. Like, I don't even know I can't remember what I put inside. I think I put a box, one of the round boxes. I can't remember what I put inside to keep it steady. Like it was a box inside it, right? That's hilarious. And I had a cherry on top, and I'm sitting there like this. In fact, it was in it's a photo I've used on the channel a lot when I'm just sitting like this, and you can see the cake thing there, or you can see, no, you can see the bike cover, the bike rack cover thing, but you can't see the cake. I think if I find that photo somewhere, it's in my old hard drive. So I have to take everything off the computer because my videos take up too much space. So it's in one of my old hard drives. I'll have to see if I can find it. Take me hours. What? I would love to crochet around the gym ball. We've got that. Yes, I saw a photo of a lady who crocheted a tank top. She crocheted over an actual tank. Oh, Karen, that's hilarious. What a time. Thanks, Green, because I'm losing my voice. And I've lost all my water. What? Let's fill her up, girls and guys, because Marty might still be here. I have a feeling Marty might be asleep, and that just dripped on my leg. I'm drying it up. It just dripped on my leg. I felt it go right through the jeans. What? Carmen says, thumbs up. Thank you. So Carmen says, the cake, that sounds cute. A cake? We might do one on the channel for fun. Do we want to do one? Silly one? I can't look, to be fair, I can't remember what I put inside it. I'm starting to think it was a round box. And then I crocheted the measurement around that box. I can't remember. And then I stuffed it with polyfill, that fluffy fill stuff, whatever it's called, fluff and stuff that I call it. I sent a photo of a crocheted wall of the house and a ladder leaning to it. I think it was some sort of giant version of mesh stitch. Oh, that's interesting. Dad's making a cup of tea, says Karen. Get him to put it in a tea cozy cup. Yes, says Fluffy Kitten. We could make a little, I don't know what we'd do with it though. So to answer your question, the cake would have been the weirdest thing I've made. Everything I usually make is, I try to make it as practical as possible because I want you to be able to get something out of your crochet. So whether it's a blanket, whether it's a jacket, whether it's whatever, like the earrings, you can get something out of it. You can sell them at markets, right? Or at some sort of venue or something. I'm trying to think of this. You can get something out of it. It can keep your clothes from, have you ever used a coat hanger with a point where your clothes are sticking up like that because it's had a point on it? Yeah. Everything I make is usually practical, right? But I'd be willing to make something unusual in the future, as long as it's not too outrageous. I have seen some weird stuff, though. I won't go into it. Well, I don't want to say them online. Just use your imagination. A friend of mine said that someone asked her to make a whole mantelpieces of those naughty things that she wanted. So she made them to put on a mantelpiece. Oh, it's a long story, but it was just interesting. Fluffy says the cake would be good for birthdays, kitchen decor. It's cute. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see how you would use it. I have seen things like, I don't know, small cake. I've seen them, cakes and small cakes. I don't know. Shall we do one? I don't know. I haven't thought about it. It wouldn't be hard to make. It's just you make a base and, it wouldn't be hard to make. In fact, I made it, so it's not that hard. I'm going to try and find it so that I can get the photo up on one of my video vlogs. I'll ask FAD, Fluffy, and Green. Okay, yes. Oh, is Sherry B here? Hi, Sherry. Oh, you've come in, darling, at just the wrong time. We finished Live Antics, and the lady who won was Happy, and Happy chose these two colors. I chose the cream. It's a disheveled mess. Sorry about that. I chose the cream. Happy chose the green and the orange, and we're going to be making a coat hanger cover. Something I've always wanted to make. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah. No, it's not that difficult to make. FAD. Oh, you mean dad? Oh, I'm thinking, what's an FAD? A dad. So there you go. And that's pretty much a very interesting thing to make, a cake. I don't know. I'll think about it. Let me stew over it. I'll stew over it. I'll think about it. We're going to make stew? What? Yeah, so we'll think about it. It's something to think about. Now, also, guys, I am new. How about a tissue box cover? We've done a few already on the channel, but I have to be honest with you. It is, and I'm happy to say it because we're here. It is on the cards for our Christmas, one of our Christmas projects. Okay, so I'm happy to say that it's not a secret, but I have made them before. I'll actually pop the tissue box cover video link in the description box down below, or the more section down below of this video after the live. You know why I say description box? Because it used to be called description box. They changed it to the word more. Just to confuse me. Half my videos say description box and half of them say the more section down below. Anyway, it's first world problems, you know. And she, we did 3 tissue box covers or 2. I can't remember. We've done 2, I think. 2. So I am going to make one for Christmas using Christmas colours. You don't have to use the Christmas colours. You can use that in different colours for yourself, yeah? A crochet tea set. Excuse me, let me have a drink. Crochet tea set would be nice display. Cafe window or a children's play set, so not necessarily a useless thing. Besides, a cake will, with a lot of fibre, can't be that bad. Oh, claptrap. Get in the corner, young lady. Get in that corner. That's hilarious with a lot of fibre. Thanks, Happy. Yes, it will come. It will come, the tea cozy. It was one of the items I was going to make for Christmas, so keep that in mind with the Christmas colours. A good point, Claptrap. Fluffy, you're get in there with her. Get in the corner with Claptrap, young ladies. 2 of you in that corner. Don't touch the good yarn. You know, in the old days when you said good scissors? Yeah, well, I have the good yarn. It's not the good yarn, it's the hand dyed. Some of it's super fine merino, some of it's just basic. And actually, this yarn here is only here because it fits nicely in that spot. But this is, I won't say it's bad, but it's just not my top of the range yarn. It's just sitting there because it fits nicely in the spot. And that's going to move because we're going to use that on the channel probably in November, August, between August and November. I'll pick a day and we're going to use it. See how many skeins they are? What? It's a lot of skeins. I wonder what we're going to make in August, November. I wonder what we're going to make. She's so naughty. She is so naughty. So moving right along. Next week, this week we're having what we said we're going to have: the jacket, the earrings, and the stash busting video. But the week after, we're going to do the other live antics, which Happy chose today. We're going to do that on Tuesday, the 28th. Hexagon cardigan will start on the 30th, which is the Thursday. And then we'll get the next part of the jacket. So this week we're getting the 3rd part of the jacket. The week after we're getting the 4th part of the jacket. These are 2 very important pieces, tutorials, that you will need for your jacket. If any other tutorial you miss, which is not a good thing, but these 2 here, it's kind of really important to watch these ones because these ones will make or break how your jacket's going to fit on you. Don't you love it? What's she talking about? What's she going to add a stick in it? A broom? But they're really important tutorials, those 2. The rest you can kind of think, oh yeah, she said that. Okay, she's done that. Oh, that's a good thing. You know, the little tips and things that help you with creating your jacket. But these next 2 videos you will need. Yeah, at least the next 2 videos at least. So keep it in mind that parts 3 and parts 4, I'm going to be calling them, even though it's past already, I am going to be calling them March, the March, not part, I still call it part 3 and 4, but I'll be calling it the March one and then the April one. So when we do the week later, which is a couple of about 3 weeks time, we can do the 5th part, which will be May. So we'll be up to date. So come June, when June comes, we just pick one day in that month and we'll do the part, whatever, 6, 7, May, June part. She's just talking too much now. Yeah, so we will be doing our parts the next 3 weeks. We'll be caught up on the jacket. Heads up. And I am getting other little things done along the way as well, which will be your live antics. Plus, once they're all finished, I don't know why I moved that. I had, you know what I got on the table? I got perfume on the table. Someone asked me, what perfume do you use? And I can't remember the label. And do you think I can read the base of that thing that says what it is? Even with the glasses on, I can't see it. That's my perfume. I don't know why it's on my table here. I don't use it in here. It's just sitting on my table. I must have been rushing out last weekend or something, and I picked it up and sprayed and then rushed out the door. And I just left it on my table, which is a very strange place for it to be. It's usually over there on the shelf. And it's not usually in this room, but when I rush, I just pop it on that shelf over there, which is coming over here, guys. The room is, this will all stay the same. You won't notice a change here. No, it'll be cleaner when we do stash busting. And I'll be changing the tubs from here over there and that shelf over there. And then we'll be able to do a viewing of the room. Hopefully the room will be nice by then. I don't know if it will. I really don't know. She says, I don't know. Wonderful week. Okay, Green Butterfly, we will see you soon, darling. You take care. You take care. All right. So moving right along again. Are there any questions you wanted to ask? I know the vest, everyone's waiting for that. It is coming. Bear in mind that it's all done and all I need to do is edit it. That's all I'm doing with it. It did work out to be 2.5 hours worth. And that's only the last parts of the video. And the reason is I make sure I'm creating not just for you guys, but also creating for the brand spanking new crocheter who has never done a ribbing before, who has never done that front. That front could have been a little tricky. You really had to be careful. And I was really slow in showing everyone how to do that front on purpose because I knew it was going to be a tad tricky. I knew that it would, some people would struggle, especially with their sizes, where I say extra small and small, you need to do 2, medium to 2 extra large, you need to do 3, and so on. So I worked on all your sizes at the same time. Yeah. So it could have gotten tricky. So I did it real slowly so that you wouldn't get confused. But on the way back up, it's a little different. Again, on the way down, you're doing one number down, which is 2 for extra small or small. We'll use that for now. But on the way up, they're only doing 1. So each size had to remember what number they're doing on the way down and on the way up. All right. That's why I like to do my videos slowly. I do them very slowly. I make sure that everything is, step by step until I say something like, right, you've got double crochets all the way across, head off and do 50 double crochets or something. That's easy. That part's very easy. You can do that in front of the TV. But when you're doing something like that, you really want to see that very slowly, especially if you are a brand spanking new at crochet. You can make something like this because this is what YouTube's all about. YouTube is you can look down at the project and see it being created at the same time. You don't want people to say, right, you've seen how to do one, go and head off and do 5 rows of it. You can only do that when you know you're just going up and down with the same stitch. That's easy, I can tell you that. But when you've got something like that, that means going down, going back up again and making sure each stitch married up from the stitch below, the row below, sorry, then you need something more careful. Hello from the UK, Lauren. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Lucky us to get to have another UK. We've got quite a few UK people here. There's Lauren. I won't go through them all. They know who they are. Oh, I just knocked the camera. My nail did. They know who they are, but we have quite a few UK people here today. Oh, that's fun. I love that we can talk to anyone around the world. Notice how the world goes like this now. There's no longer just that. There are little bibs and bobs everywhere. So lovely to have you here, Lauren. Yes, Calvin, Euphoria is the perfume I think you have. Calvin. It doesn't ring a bell. It comes in a pink box. That's all I remember. It's been fun evening here in Arizona. Arizona. That's the US, yeah. Us crocheters are an insomniac bunch. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'll agree with that, Lauren. Actually, I will agree with that. Some of us sleep. Look, we do sleep occasionally. Like there's, oh, a tissue box cover. Who was asking for that before? I forgot that it's here. I've got it. Lois, is that you who asked for it? It's right here, darling. This is the one we made. This is the basic one. But the one for Christmas is going to be a little bit more fancy schmancy. Do you like that word, fancy schmancy? Was it you, Lois, who asked for the tissue? I'm new. How about it? Yeah, no, happy. It was happy. Happy. Here we go. I forgot. This is the basic one we made. We made this size and we made the small square box. Yeah, happy. There you go. We made this size. We made the small square box. I didn't make the larger one. Maybe the larger one we can do for Christmas. And it can be a little bit more of a fancier stitch. This one here is basic. So if you want to make that, I will leave a link to this one and a link to the other one. Every tissue box cover we've made in the description box down below, and you can check them out. We've made, we could even redo this in a different stitch. Even we could do that. And look at the colors there. If there was live antics today, you could, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. What are the chances? Happy. What are the chances you asked for a tissue? This is like do. It's one of those. What was that noise? Do. Oh, Happy, that's hilarious. You chose the colors of the. Oh, Happy. That's hilarious. That's so funny. That is so. Don't you think it's funny? You and I have to meet. Where are you from? The UK? Are you from the UK or the US? It doesn't matter. I'll go now because there's something happening here. We have a connection. You know who else I think I have a connection with sometimes? Anne McSee, if she's still on. She may not be on still. We seem to have the same brain. Not always. Not always. You have good taste. I know, right, Happy? That's hilarious. You couldn't plan this if you tried. It's one of those things, isn't it? That's freaky. It is funny, though. And I'm sitting there saying, oh, we made it at some stage. It's sitting on my... I should know better because I leave it there all the time. That's so funny. You're still here. I think you and I have a similar... When it comes to crochet, I don't know what you're like outside of crochet because I don't know you. But when it comes to crochet, we sometimes have that same... When we talk about things and you say something, I say exactly the same. So I think you and I are kind of on a wavelength there for crochet. And we need to talk too about something else that I talked about in the past. We're going to talk about that some other time, Anne. You know what I'm talking about. But we seem to have that connection, yeah? And now Happy and I have this. You know what it is? I think crocheters and knitters, achoo, have that connection. We kind of all think along the same lines. I can feel the sinus coming down a bit. Look, we're waking up a little. Can you believe it? Don't you love sinus? No. And I know I have bad sinus when I wake up in the morning and all the cheekbones are hurting, and I grind when I have sinus. So I find I've grind my teeth a lot overnight. It's terrible. Yeah. I know, Sherry B. I know. I originate from Hastings. Lauren, I originate from Hastings. So we were talking. That's great. I'm going to have a drink because I'm drying up. That's so funny. But I do know that when you're working on things like tissue boxes and tea cozies, you want bright colours, don't you? Yeah. That's cool, Claptrap. A bit of a way from here. Okay, we're all talking about where we're from. I love this. You know, we could never have done this. Like, talk to us 30 years ago. We could never have done this. To talk to someone on the other side of the world, it costs you a fortune when I have to use after hours to make the phone call because it's like, I look back at how far we've come in that area where we can actually talk to people around the world and you're all here in the same, it's like you're all here in the same room. Yeah. What? If I had to talk now, I'd be talking to Americans in the room, Americans, Australians, English. I believe there's someone from France. I don't think she talks much, but she does watch my lives. I can't remember who's what country people are from on the live. I'm a sinus sufferer too. My problem is I wear glasses, so they feel tight across my nose. You know what, Anne? That's the problem I'm having. This is why I don't wear my glasses often. I want to wear them, but I wear them when I'm doing the crochet. And by the end of the day, my head is so sore. The pressure it puts here. See, Anne, we're on the same boat, hun. Sinus, yes. I seem to be avoiding a cold right now, but I still get lumbered with laryngitis. When I get the colds and cough or anything, it is so bad because of the sinus. That's what I'm saying. When I've got sinus, I can cope with it. But if I've got sinus and I'm sick with a flu or something at the same time, I just Panadol and go to sleep all the time. Remember last year in November, whenever it was, I lost my voice. I couldn't even be on the lives for about a week and a half. It was terrible. Where's the chat? You need to touch your screen if it's anything like mine. I'm constantly having to touch the screen to get the chat to work. No, the chat should be up there for you guys. It's only me that it comes up when the person who's doing the live, that you constantly have to keep touching the screen to get it to work. The chat should be there, hun. Cherry B says she's from Ohio, US. So we have everyone from around the world here. I love it. I just think how lucky we are that we are able to talk like this. Where is AZ? Happy I'm in Phoenix. We're in AZ. Okay. It's 2:30 a.m. here in the UK, and I find many are asleep at this point, but some of us still awake or fell asleep and woke up on my... Yes, I do that. I sleep and then I wake up at 3 usually. Then I go back to sleep for an hour, and then I'm up at 4. And then I think, do I stay up? You know, maybe even less than 4, like 3:30. Between 3 and 5, it's just a jumbled mess. And at about 5, I think I'm done. I'm up. I don't care anymore. But I'm usually asleep very early these days. See, a couple of years ago, I was up till 2 in the morning. Now, I actually sleep early, and I get up really early in the morning. Just need to check something, guys. Some naughty person sending me messages. They know I'm on my live. How naughty are they? 9:30 on a Friday where you are, Cherry PM. Oh, that's a good time to be when you're watching a live. It's perfect because you've done the dishes. If you're like me, the dishes are done, the kitchen's clean. And you sit down and think, what can I do? I'll crochet a little bit. I'll check all my friends on the lives. It's a great time to be on a live, 9:30 p.m. It really, especially a Friday. I find Fridays I'm like a blob on the couch. I'm just like that. I'll have my coffee or tea or water, whatever it is I'm having at the time, and I'll just sit there like a blob on the couch and watch a movie. That's what I do Fridays. In the old days, I used to like going out. Friday nights was my going out night. Party! Now it's like, I just want to curl up under a nice crocheted blanket and have a drink and relax and watch TV. Sleep. So everyone's having trouble all over the world. Yeah, everyone. I don't know many people now that's over 25 that sleeps very well. I have not met many of them. Everybody I've spoken to that's way into their adult years, I mean, kids, you know, they sleep. Oh, even the teenagers are really having bad sleeps, but that's because they're on this or their phones like that all night. I stay up usually till 1 to 2 a.m. and get up 9:30. My friend can't stand why I crochet all the time. Well, I actually, I'm up early in the mornings, so I do go to sleep early. I never used to. It was always, I went to bed late and I'd still get up early, so I wouldn't have much sleep. Whereas now, since I've been doing the workouts, since I've been working out a lot, I sleep early and get up early in the morning. Works well for me because it gives me half an hour to do a bit of a walking. I still have to do a video where you guys see the YouTube channels I watch for the walking workouts that I do, because they cater for people my age and over. They cater for anyone over 40 or 50, you know, that kind of age. I haven't slept well since having my daughter. I haven't slept in 35 years. Even though I'm only 29. Yeah, I haven't had a good sleep. You're looking good, Mary. It's not where I want to be. And this week I overdid it with the exercising and I watched what I ate and still only lost 300 grams. So I really wasn't happy. I thought with the amount of work that I put into this week, because no one was home this week, I was on my own all week, right? So I could look after just me. It was great, right? It was great. And so I put in so much effort this week because I thought now everyone's back, or not everyone, but some people are back, and they're going to be in my face. So I'm not going to have time to do anything for me. So I was so excited thinking how much work I put in last week and still wasn't enough. I was a little bit sad. But I did talk to my personal trainer yesterday and I asked her, I said, look, if it's okay with you, I'd like to up my weights a little bit. She's already, when I look at the weights that I should be up to, it's nowhere near what I do. I do like less. So she said, yeah, go up a little bit, or by all means, go up. It's good for you. It's not going to hurt you. Don't get angry and eat a Tim Tam. You're doing good. Oh, no, I won't. No, I can't. I'm very adamant this time. And it's funny because whenever I make a decision to do something, I stick to it. That's what I'm like. Bang, it's automatic. Elisa Maria, hi. Finally able to catch up with you, Mary. I know, darling, but it is fairly late. We've been on for an hour and 26 minutes, which is really long, really. I started following Glucose Revolution about 7 weeks ago, and it's been amazing, but it hasn't had an effect on my sleep. Okay, I was hoping that would improve. Lauren, you know what's helped me with sleep? I'm much better now than I was before I started the workouts, and that is working out. The reason I say that is because working out burns a lot of energy, so your body's telling you at the end of the day, you gotta rest. You need to sleep. And I never used to, I couldn't anyway, nap in the afternoon. The other day I napped for 5 minutes. I knew it was 5 minutes because I looked at the clock. I said, oh, 3:30 in the afternoon. I'll be finished this soon. And then I dozed off and I woke up at about 20 to 4 and I went, oh, did I sleep for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something? And I did. It was very minimal, but it was there. Not Wednesday. It would have been Thursday or Tuesday. One of the other days because Wednesday I was on my live that time. So I know it wasn't. I was on my live at 4. But it wasn't Wednesday. I know it wasn't. Wednesday, when I'm ready for my live, I'm running around before the live. You're going to see me before the live. I should have a video and show you. I'll do a video vlog the week later just for fun. Heavier weights can make you retain water too. I did kettlebell swings and gained 3 pounds in 1 week. Yes, it dropped once my muscles were less sore. I don't mind if I put on, what I want to see is the centimeters go down, because even if you're not losing the weight, if the centimeters are going down, you're burning fat. That's all I want to see. Even if I don't, but this week I only lost 1 centimeter off the waist. That's bad. And that could even be the way I'm holding the measuring tape too. 1 centimeter is not enough. If you lost 3 or 4, then you know you've lost. But if you lost 1 centimeter, it could be the way you're holding the measuring tape. But I want to see centimeters. I'm not too worried about losing weight. Kettlebell and weight. No, I got it. I worked it out. Lauren, it's all good. You should see the amount of messages I send people that none of the words make sense, because I go like this. Look like well to me, but it's wheel. We'll go for a walk. Or, the well is dripping. We'll be dripping. It's like, what? What's she talking about? My waist size hasn't gone down crazy since Glucose Revolution. Look, I'm telling you, sugar is really bad. But I have to admit, there is one drink that I still have that has a lot of sugar in, and that is the aloe vera drink. There is a sugar-free one, but I love that one. It's just so nice. It's my next goal to drop that drink. I started having 3/4 of a glass instead of a full glass. It's only one glass a day. But I know I looked at the sugar content and that's disgusting. I don't drink Cokes like I used to. I used to have Coke, Coca-Cola, lemonades. I used to have all those sweet drinks. I don't drink those anymore, which is good. And I thought by not drinking those, I would lose weight in the bucket loads, but it's not coming off. I must be replacing it with something. But I'm sort of only drinking 1 glass a day of the aloe vera. And this week I cut it down to 3/4 of a glass. I'm trying to get rid of it completely. The aloe vera is fine, but not the one that's commercialized. that I drink. The green bottle. Very nice. Don't buy it. It's just too nice. Hi, Cherry. I only listen, have to do the house chores. Oh, don't you love house chores, Elisa? No. After this, I have to do house chores. Can you believe it? Not looking forward to that. It's Saturday morning here, guys. See, in the old days, the way we used to do it, we'd get up Saturday morning and we'd start doing housework. That was our life. Saturday morning housework, housework, housework. But now that I do my lives, I don't do the housework in the morning. So after the live, I do actually have a coffee after the live. I really do. I have a coffee and I sit down and I stew over what happened on the live and I write down quickly the things I said during the live that I needed to do, which I didn't write down. I should have put that information in. Adding the links to the tissue box covers. Yeah. Link. What was the other thing? The hexagon blanket. It'll go in anyway. Thankfully, I'm an unsweetened tea, coffee, water person, but I do love chocolate. Oh, don't go there. But I'm mostly at 70% plus, but I do love some milk chocolate. I love milk chocolate completely, but I don't touch it anymore. As dessert, yes, yes. Happy says, I'm doing dishes while listening, as we do, Happy, right? It's what we do. Sugar affects the same part of the brain as amphetamine. Oh, really? In other words, it's highly addictive. To be fair, I'm not a big sugar person. I don't. I have 1 teaspoon in my coffee, have 3 coffees a day. Now I've cut it down to 2 coffees this week because I was trying very hard to lose this week, right? So that's 3 a day. And then I have that drink. And that drink has a lot of sugar content. But I only had that 1 drink, and now I've cut that down to 3/4 as well. Eventually, I'll phase out the drink, the aloe vera drink. So I'll phase it out completely eventually. But for now, this is what I do. I'm not a cold turkey person. It doesn't mesh well with my brain. Everything's got to be taken in small doses. Until I used to be a 2.5 teaspoon of sugar in my coffee, and every time I had a coffee. And in those days, the olden days, I used to have about 5 to 7 coffees a day. Could you imagine how many sugars that was, right? 2.5 times 7. You do the math, right? We'll say 2.5 times 5 because it was a minimum of 5, right? And for about a year, I kept taking a little bit off the teaspoon, just a little bit off the teaspoon, and I cut it down to 1 teaspoon now. It took me, I don't know, a year to, I can't remember. It took me a very long time to cut down to 1 teaspoon. And now I'm down to the 1 teaspoon. I want to cut down again. But right now, it's a slow process. The other thing I don't do now that I used to do before the workouts is on a Friday night when I sat on the couch to watch a movie, I'd have chocolates, lollies, chips. I had snacks there and I'd be every Friday night. Every Friday night I would be snacking. It would be like my own little party, right? So there were some Fridays I missed, depending if we went out or something. But usually we were home and I would snack every Friday night. I don't do that anymore. So you would think, dropping all these things, I should be losing the weight. Oh, it's not happening. Fluffy says, I'm sick of cleaning my kitchen. Well, yesterday the kitchen was spotless because I've been home alone for so long, for a week. Then yesterday, people started arriving home. And my kitchen looks like it's been exploded this morning. I haven't done the dishes, to be fair. I haven't done this morning's dishes. They're just sitting there. I'm going to pop them in the dishwasher. Now, that's the joy of dishwasher, I suppose. I give my coffee 3 tablespoons, but I only have a cup a day mix with milk. You give it 3 tablespoons? 3 tablespoons? You mean teaspoons? Tablespoons? You'd be bouncing off the walls, darling. I think you mean teaspoon, yeah? But even that's too much. What? But I have to say, I have cut down on all my sugar content. Tablespoons, seriously? No. 3 tablespoons of coffee or 3 tablespoons of sugar? No, you couldn't. Could you? Really? That is amazing, Mary. You should be proud of yourself. Oh, thanks, Carmen. Keep up the great work. Oh, thanks, Carmen. I need you to sit right next to me. You know what I'm like now? Look, we all have that one photo, and that's what my trainer told me. That is the photo that you look at when you think, I'm so glad I'm doing this. I found the one photo, and I was seriously, because no one was here last week, I thought about putting it up everywhere around the house, just printing out a few copies on the printer and just maybe chopping off the face because I don't like to see my face, right? Which is funny, right? And just popping it around the house, in the kitchen cabinet, in the fridge, on the fridge, everywhere where there's food. And there's when I go to open it to snack, see that face or see that body and think, okay, we won't eat that. Um, that to replace my breakfast, Mary. Not sure what you mean there. 3 tablespoons of sugar. Seriously? You don't, Elisa Marie, have 3 tablespoons of sugar. How would you fit it? 3 tablespoons of sugar in the coffee. I'm confused. I'm so confused. She gets a bit that way. 3 tablespoons of sugar. Yeah, that's what I said, Lauren. Really? You don't mean that, do you? You don't. No. Or you mean 3 tablespoons of coffee. Who was it? Is it Lisa Marie? Explain it to us, darling. Just write a small paragraph. We'll wait. Well, Indonesia breakfast is a bowl of rice pudding with fried. Don't know what that is. I don't know what that last word meant. I don't know what you mean there. But I do like a lot of sugar in rice pudding, to be fair. And that's why, not rice pudding, rice porridge. You did say porridge. You did write porridge. I said pudding. I don't know why I said pudding. And I do like a lot of sugar in my porridge, but not rice. I like normal porridge, the oats porridge. But see, I try to avoid it. Actually, to be fair, I did make oats this week. 2 days this week I ate oats in the morning, and I made it the healthy way, where you put all the fruits in and the yogurt that doesn't have any flavor. But when you've got your fruit in it, it gives it that flavor. And if you keep it, you don't put the fruits in until the morning, yeah? Or it depends on the fruits. If you've got dried fruits, you can put them in there and leave them in the fridge overnight. But I pack all the oats, the yogurt, and the milk in the fridge overnight. The morning I open it up, I pop in whatever I pop in, apples or bananas or mangoes or whatever I have in store at the time. I did buy frozen mangoes and frozen pineapple because it said you could use the frozen stuff. The mango tastes like the plastic bag. It tastes terrible. And I love mango. I'm a grand lover of mango, but it's not in season here right now. So I bought the frozen one, and all I could taste is the plastic bag. The pineapple one was okay, but the mango, blah. To be fair, my mother-in-law gives a spoonful of sugar that's more like a tablespoon, and she has 3 in hers. Wow. Wow, Lauren, I could never do it. I thought 2.5 was sweet when I tried it again after having one for a long time. Not everyone is susceptible. It depends on the chemicals the brain already has. That's why I didn't get addicted to that. Yes, we won't talk about that online, but I know what you mean. Though I tried a few times in the past from exercise and did it for me. No sugar here, says Carmen. Okay, and has it worked for you, Carmen? Are you a lot trimmer than you would have been? That's the question. I don't know what your body looks like. Has it also worked for your brain? Because apparently the sugar slows your brain down. There's so many factors that people talk about. Claptrap, you're in trouble. Look, to be fair, I'm not a grand lover of the sweet, but I do love things like chips. I'm a savoury girl. I used to eat chips, crisp chips, in the bucket loads. Like I'd be a whole bag by myself. I would be so sick the next day. My stomach would be cramping. I'd be so sore, but I would eat it like water. It would just go down. So that was my big culprit, chips. I don't like fast food, but I would drive through McDonald's just to get 2 packets of those large fries because chips were my big problem. That's one of those things. Yes, Carmen says, okay, that's interesting to know. It did what to the brains? It messes with your brains. It messes with your brains. It slows it down, apparently. Well, that's my excuse, says Cherry B. Oh, I'm a chippy too. Look, I used to, Fluffy, we'd go to parties and I'd be right next. I wouldn't go anywhere with the big food, with the big lambs and the big cakes and the things. I'd just sit next to that crisp chips and I'd be eating the whole bowl. People be looking at me like I'm some sort of weirdo, right? But all the other party food I would avoid. all the main meals I would avoid just so that I can have the chips. So bad. I was so bad. Yeah, so bad. Messes with the brain, apparently. Look, I don't know all these things that people say that sugar does. You don't know. Your body does need sugars, but it needs the healthy sugars that you get from fruit. So it does need the sugars. You just don't have fruit all day. But chips, man, those chips were my biggest problem too. That's what I'm addicted to, chips. Fried chips. Normal chips, fried chips, crisp chips, anything potato-y, but when you cook a baked potato, not too keen on it. I like it. It's not something I'll crave. It's really weird. I do like the chips in the air fryer where you make your own potatoes. I have to try the sweet potato chips. People say if you put a bit of salt on it and put it in the air fryer, it comes up nice. I'll try it. I'll try anything once. I don't like it. I don't like it. Look, this week's been my great week of healthy foods. I've done healthy foods all week. I've been uploading them on Instagram, showing my family some of the things that I've eaten. Must give up potatoes, my downfall. I know, right, Sherry? That's my problem. Chips, potato chips, crisp chips, potatoes, 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 potatoes. I'm a salt person rather than a sugar one. Is all naughty foods are the best. I know, right, Fluffs? Oatmeal and coffee for breakfast, fruit for lunch, and a big dinner most days. I eat a big dinner every day, which is not this week. That's why I thought I'm surprised I haven't lost much this week. Sweet potato is... Elisa Marie, I'm not saying that online. But yes, I'll agree with you there. I have a sweet tooth over a savoury, but my sugar cravings have been under control for weeks. I'm not a big, I didn't even eat wedding cake. I don't eat anything sweet. I really could. I have had sweets. I do like my Tim Tams or something, but that's just a packet. That's not a whole packet, right? That's just a Tim Tam, like a chocolate biscuit. But I don't overindulge in sugar foods, sugar cravings. I overindulge in the savoury cravings, which is a very bad thing because it's no good for blood pressure when you have salts, too much salts. How do we become a health channel? We're a crochet channel, guys. Oh, and another thing, guys, keep your eyes peeled on our number count here at Wow Crochet Designs, our subscriber number count, because once we hit 25,000 subscribers, we will be doing a massive, massive, massive giveaway. And at this stage, it's looking like I have to ship it out in a box because it's just so big. So everyone overseas, don't enter. The costs will be astronomical. But I will ship anywhere around the world. Don't you like that? I will ship anywhere around the world. But that's a long way away yet. We're still waiting for the 25,000 subscriber mark. I believe we've hit 25,670. Try it again. 24,670. I had to do that at the end. So keep in mind, we're going to do a very big surprise giveaway thing. Who else wakes up with yarn all over the bed? I've woken up with a crochet hook like this. I haven't got one with me. Oh, here, I'll use one of these. I'll use one of the metal ones, the steel ones, like this, stuck in my neck, like that. I woke it up and I went, ow, 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 and I had this line around the neck. Should have taken a photo of that. That would have been funny. I have woken up like that because I sleep like this sometimes. I don't know why. And I actually find my arms get numb. I have to stretch them out. But that one time I woke up in the morning, the crochet hook was stuck in my neck, in the 3 layers of the neck, Fluffs. And it was stuck there. Don't you love it? She's so naughty. We can crochet and talk about food. I love that, Lauren. You're hilarious. It's not just the added sugar. Most fruits are also high in sugar. So if you eat a lot of fruit, and yes, sugar has harmful effect on your brain function. I blame the fruit I eat for being a nitwit. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that too, Claptrap. She's a little slow today. It must have been the sugar that she hasn't put in her coffee for a long time, that she hasn't eaten, but it's definitely the sugar. Don't you love it? We'll blame anything. But yeah, I've slept with crochet hooks. I'm so glad I've never slept with a sewing needle. Could you imagine? Someone would be able to find it in his neck. I'd have to go to the hospital and get it plucked out. I limit fructose isn't as easily utilized as glucose, and oh my gosh, everyone's health people here. It's converted to fat for the liver. I'm aware of added sugar to the because sucrose is glucose, fructose. Oh, you just want me to say the words, don't you? I actually found the health talk encouraging. Oh, really happy. So we're not the only ones that think what we eat is wrong. But I have this week I've been very good, and I've got this a few more recipes I haven't tried. They're bean recipes, they're chicken and something else. I can't remember, something to do with broccoli. I don't know. I just look at them and say, right, I'm going to put that there. Right, I'm going to put that. I'll try that one. And I just get them online. I just look up places online and say, diet this, diet that. And things just pop up. And I just say, right, I've got that. Or this is easy stock. You know, it's funny. The other day, one of the recipes, you would have laughed at me. I was in the supermarket for 20 minutes looking for this item, right? It was called apple allspice, right? 20 minutes. Then I'm looking it up online. I didn't look it up online till later. I went to every row. I went to every corner of the supermarket, and I asked someone, do you have any apple allspice? Right? And the guy went, I don't know what you mean, right? So I went to another lady and I asked her, do you have any apple allspice? She goes, I really don't know what that is. Right? So I went to the allspice lane and went through each spice. It took me 15 minutes. That one's that one's that one. It took me 15 minutes of just staring at these spices. And I thought, let's go to the unusual lane. You know, I don't know what you call it, the international, the unusual. I don't know. We'll go there. Let's go to a health store in the same place. They had no idea what I was talking about. So I looked it up. You ready for this? What else can you use instead of, what is allspice, right? It came up as cinnamon. No, it was cinnamon? Yeah, cinnamon. Not cinnamon. What was it? Oh my gosh, my brain. No, it's cinnamon, I think. Look up what else can you use instead of allspice, and it comes up as the other one. It's one of them. And I'm sitting there thinking, not cinnamon. What's the other one? There's cinnamon and there's another one. Oh my gosh, my brain's not working now. I can't even find it because it's on the stand. I've written it in that thing on the stand, the camera on the stand. Nutmeg. I think it's nutmeg. Thank you. No, the one that tastes, I think it is cinnamon. Is it nutmeg? You might be right. It's one of them, and I went, I should have just looked at it in the first place. I looked at it on the phone. I said, right, let's look it up on Google. Let's Google search it. That's it. I spent ages. It would have been a good 20 minutes to half an hour just walking around looking. 15 minutes I spent at the allspice stand, you know, looking at all the spices, right? Ridiculous. I thought this is nutmeg. I think it's nutmeg. Nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon. It's the three of them. Well, I thought I had nutmeg and cinnamon at home. I don't have ginger. I'm not really keen on ginger. I find it burns my throat. It really does. I feel like it burns the throat. It might even be an allergy, seriously, because people say you should have ginger. It helps with weight loss. It helps with health. It clears all your sinus, apparently. It's probably why it's not working for me. It's probably why I have sinus, because I need things like that to deter it. But every time I have it, I feel like my throat is burning. I feel like it's burning. It does burn, does it? Oh, Carmen, I don't know how people have it all the time. Cinnamon's supposed to boost metabolism. Well, I'll have cinnamon. Definitely have cinnamon in the house. I know I have cinnamon, and I do have nutmeg. I have both of them, but I don't like ginger. Ginger gives me a sore throat. See, Karen, I'm not the only one. Pumpkin, I love that, but can't eat. Yeah, I can't. I love pumpkin. Oh my gosh, does that do that to you? Does it fluffs? Ginger does naturally burn a little. Okay, combination of them, I think. Okay, that's interesting. It does clear everything. Okay, apparently, but I just can't stomach it. My throat is so sore. I don't know how people have it all the time. I know people have it all the time in every second or third meal. They've got ginger in it. Ginger in this meal, ginger in that meal, ginger in this, ginger in that. I'm thinking, why? And yet I can eat gingerbread. No, it does still burn the throat though. Ginger is good for you, apparently, Cherry Bee, but I just can't. There's something about it. Oh, ginger beer is nice. Oh, I don't know. I never tried it. I try to avoid anything that has the word ginger in it because I think that I might be allergic. But apparently it's a thing that people have that burning sensation. Bye, everyone. See you on Wednesday. I know, right? Yvonne, it's way out of control, isn't it? Yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday, honey. Take care. And to be fair, look, we're nearly on 2 hours. We're on an hour and 50 minutes. It's a very big live. Lots of talking about silliness and lots of talking about food, which has made me hungry. Well, I'll go and have a banana or an apple or something in the fridge. The fridge? I don't have it in the fridge. I've got the fridge on the brain now. I am still thinking of putting those pictures up just so it can scare me. I think if you're reacting that much, there could be something underlying. For me, it's like a light burn and it isn't unpleasant. More warming. Mine is unpleasant. Really hurts. My throat really hurts after a while. And I think, you know what? I don't want to take that risk. I've got too much to worry about. And I do spend a lot of time alone. So my fear is if there's an allergy, I won't be able to tell anyone to take me somewhere and get it out of me quickly. So I just try to avoid it completely. Anything that doesn't agree with my face, don't you love it? I really am a face person. I must have to go back to work. I've got to work too. I've got a lot of work to do here, Lisa Marie. I've got so much. I shouldn't have this live going for so long. But it's done. And it's time to go, guys. I'll see you soon, Karen. I'll see you, everyone. But I do want to mention one more time before we go, jacket on Tuesday, parts of the jacket, part 3 of the jacket Tuesday, live antics Thursday, stash busting video Friday. Now that stash busting video will consist of what I do with my stash. And I haven't been doing it this past few years, which is why there's a disheveled mess everywhere. That's got to go. This has all got to go. It's all got to be cleaned out, boxed, labeled, typed up, the rest of it. You'll see that through the stash busting video. All right. Look, guys, it's been a very interesting live, different. I will see everyone on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. Get excited about the jacket and keep your eyes peeled for the vest. Those videos will just pop up. There's no date for it. You'll just see the vest go up. Yeah. I'll see everyone on Wednesday. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.